you allude to where you guys come in. So let's flesh that out. Let's talk about that more in detail. Because as an investor, like I buy this and I don't want to lift a finger. Like I'm a passive, I only specialize in passive income. So I don't want to lift a finger. I don't know how to age wine. I don't know any of this stuff. It's not even wine. It's like whiskey. Like I don't even know the difference, right? So I'm not a drinker myself. So how does it work? From beginning to end, and what are the exit options, and things like that? Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, with us, we're in 14 years in the industry, one of the longest standing companies, and we're all about relationships. So it is a long-term investment, a minimum of 5 years. So for us, we need to establish what's important to you first and foremost. Whether you're looking at this from an investment to coincide with a pension, or whether you're just looking for effective diversification. If you're looking for a legacy for children or grandchildren, it's important for us to understand what's important to you. And then you would purchase a cask. We'll give you a plan or a strategy that's suitable for your preferences and criteria. And then you purchase a cask through us. We work as a partnership, in effect. The team here will hold your hand throughout the journey, keep you updated with news and opportunities. But you buy a cask, you hold it. We advise when to have it checked and re-gauged, and we advise when to sell it for you as well. As I mentioned, we're motivated on the performance, so we advise the best way to maximize your profit when the time is right to exit.
Okay, so flesh that more a little bit for me. So number one, you guys are the manager, right? So I don't have to lift a finger. You guys are the manager. You guys do everything from the purchase to exit, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Okay. And what are the exit options?
So exit options, there are sort of five to six options that you can do. You can bottle it and give it amongst friends and family as a gift. We've seen a lot of that with weddings. You could buy it and bottle it to consume it. You could distribute it globally. We do joint ventures with clients that bottle their own cask of whiskey, and we sell it through our platform for them. Depending on the cask and how rare it is, we might even purchase it with you to sell to the open market. You can sell it to our network of clients that we've built up over the 14 years. Over 2,000 clients that we have. They might have a gap in their portfolio that your cask is perfect for, and then you can create a little bit of a bidding war to bump the price up on the back end. We're an award-winning independent bottler, so we would like first refusal to buy your cask back from you at some stage, and then we could bottle it, or you could sell it to any other independent bottler. You can put it at auction houses globally that we advise, certain ones to use. And then other rare cases, depending on how rare the cask is, the distillery would like to buy it back from you, which you don't see too much these days. But we have had some cases where the distillery would like to purchase that back to bottle.
Okay, that sounds like there's a lot of exit options. Like sounds like you guys can buy it back, obviously at a higher price. Distilleries could buy it back, but it's more rare. You guys can help manage to get to the auction houses. You can also sell to your 3,000 clients, or we can just consume some of it, give us gifts, or that's okay. That sounds a lot of exit options. Okay, that's good.
There is a few, but whatever, again, to suit your preferences, we'll go with the best exit strategy that's suitable for you.
Yes. Now, so also you touched on regauge it, and I think most people haven't heard of the term angel hair. Do you want to maybe explain that?
Yes, so regauge is it's very important for the managing your cask. Your cask of whiskey is naturally porous, so it breathes through the wood. So you do lose some, is what they call the angel share. and that's where you lose some evaporation on an annual basis. Not too much, between sort of 0.5 to 2% annually. Pretty much what we see is about 0.5 to 0.7. So you need to have re-gauges every 3 years just to keep on top of your cask, make sure it's managed correctly, and make sure you're not losing too much in terms of evaporation. We do everything this end for you. We advise when to have a re-gauge, and then we give you all of the re-gauge data onto your client portal to keep you updated with everything what's going on.
Got it. Okay. And from my own experience, because I went through this, so I can speak to it, and you tell me whether I missed something. So for me, this experience was really smooth. Essentially, we talked about what you would recommend based on what I want to get out of it, and then I pick, whatever your recommendation is. I pick one of them, and then you guys take care of all of the transportation, everything, and literally like I don't have to do anything. And also, you guys give me a login to the portal so I can see my certificate, I can see the amount, and I can see the type of cask, and all of that data is there. And I guess when you regauge and all of that stuff, that data will be reflected in portal. So really, like it's a pretty easy thing for me. I didn't really have to do much, right?
Yeah, of course. It's an armchair investment. It's hands off. You can be a lot more involved should you wish. You can have your own account with us if you have multiple casks, or you're looking to build a portfolio. We can what you call a delivery order, so we can DO your cask to your own account, and then you can manage everything yourself, from storage and insurance, re-gauges, etc. If you want to be a bit more hands-on with the investment. So there's two ways of ownership. You can have a delivery order, or you have a duty representative like one of our team here at the Vintage Whisky Group that will hold your hand throughout the journey and advise the best way to maximize your profit.
Right. So, right. So actually that brings up a good question, because I know there are a lot of fraud in the space, and the news recently broke out one of the very like old reputable I don't know if it's distillery or baller, or anyways, it's also like an investing platform went into default. And I also talked to some other my friends who actually also went through like fraud in the space, where some syndicate claim that they essentially sold the same barrel to multiple people. So everybody thought they got that barrel, but actually it's multiple people. So they just keep reselling the same thing. So I guess to avoid that, people can choose to self-custody and to self-manage, right? But for people like me who really are, just doing passive stuff, then I guess I will still let you guys manage it. That's how I look at it. So
Yes, yeah. So it's there are certain companies that should we say work unethically, but it's very important to do your own due diligence, and we pride ourselves on customer care, and not to put any pressure. Make sure that you're fully informed and to check if the market is right for you. But yes, to check that your cask is there, and one of the reasons why we have our bonded facility opening very soon, that you could go and visit your cask and have a sample if you wish. Take the family. We're right by the Atlantic Ocean. There's many things to do there with golf and tastings, distillery tours. But you could go and see your asset. And I think it's very, very important that you have full autonomy on your ownership of your cask, and to go and visit as well.
Actually, you know what? That's a good point. Let's talk about, because you were bragging about the new founded facility. Tell us about that. How
Yes.
much? I think you guys started with like a certain number and you ended with a certain number and had to do a lot of work. Anyway, so tell us about that.
Yes, so it's been around 4 years in the making. Initial cost was around £3 million. It's now doubled to 6.2. But we are soon to open our own bonded facility to store casks. Currently, we have 25 accounts situated throughout Scotland where we store casks for clients. Now we have our own one that has capacity of up to 38,000 casks stored at that location. The reason why the cost has increased And that's based on, it's not just a bonded facility, it's more like a visitor centre. So we're going to have our bottling plant. We're an award-winning bottler. We're going to have a bottling plant there. We're going to have a restaurant. We're going to have accommodation. We're going to have a cigar room with a cigar terrace overlooking the Atlantic. We're going to have a cooperage as well, where certain enthusiasts with whiskey can change their cask from a bourbon cask or a rum or port into a sherry. They can re-rack it on site, bottle and take it away with them. You can actually design your own bottles on site as well. So we're very excited. We're about 5 weeks away for that to be opening and start to accept casks. But we're really excited to see all our clients up there at some stage to go and visit and enjoy a dram or two in our tasting room there as well.
Oh, that's great. Definitely send the videos and pictures. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. On your client portal, you'll have pictures of your cask, and it will show you exactly where it's located as well.
Okay, that's good. That's perfect. Okay,